both a searing personal memoir and a primer on mental health. This book explores the health problems that drove journalist Bella Macchi to the brink of despair and how a simple exercise regime pulled her back from the edge. Packed with devastating insights, scientific research, and inspirational stories, Jog On is a call to action to get fit and start living again. Bella Macchi had to struggle with trichotillomania, which causes her extreme anxiety in many years. Let's start by taking a look at obsessive-compulsive disorder, otherwise known as OCD. This anxiety disorder is often associated with keeping things overly neat, but this devastating condition actually has nothing to do with making sure your belongings are perfectly aligned. Panic disorder is another anxiety condition that relates to the fight or flight response, triggered when your body senses an immediate threat. When this happens, adrenaline is released into your bloodstream, which speeds up your reaction time and makes you stronger and quicker. Instead of running away from her problems, Bella just started jogging. She still doesn't really know how she came to this decision. It just felt like the right thing to do. Too nervous to go to a gym or a park, she found a secluded alleyway close to her home instead and only managed to run for 3 minutes with a lot of walking in between that first evening. But afterwards, she noticed something remarkable. Running helped Bella feel better, and it can do the same for you. When she talks about how jogging changed her life, some people are cynical. Some say she might have gotten better regardless, but science suggests that exercise does have a real and beneficial impact on mental health. So, why is exercise so good for the mind? Well, it has a lot to do with a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is a stress hormone that gets released when your body's fight or flight response is triggered. Scientists have found that when you exercise, your cortisol levels drop, leaving you feeling less stressed afterwards. Exercise works because the effects of exercise on the body are actually very similar to the physical symptoms of anxiety. In both cases, you experience a racing heart, intense sweating, and burst of adrenaline. This means that when an anxious person adopts an exercise regime, he begins to have positive associations with these sensations. Later on, when he experiences anxiety symptoms, he'll be less scared of them and won't panic as much. Exercising in nature gives your mental health an extra boost. The researchers found that those who walked in nature spent less time dwelling on sad or negative thoughts. But what can you do if you live in a town or city? Remarkably, research by the University of Essex has found that simply looking at photographs of lush, natural landscapes as you exercise is enough to boost your self-esteem and reduce your blood pressure. If running is so great, then why aren't most of us doing it? Many of us don't get enough exercise, and the reason why are complex. Research has shown that many women and girls view sports as aggressive, competitive, and incompatible with being feminine. Many teenage girls report feeling uncomfortable during mixed-gender gym classes. Worries about racism or religion matters can also. But if you are someone who always shied away from jogging, remember that it's never too late to start. In fact, the oldest marathon runner in the world, Fauja Singh, only began training in his 80s. So whenever you're willing and able, jogging will still be there for you. Good luck. There is no magical cure for anxiety, but a running regime can help you manage your symptoms and give you the tools to lead a more fulfilling life. So lace up your sneakers and leave your anxiety behind. Start slowly and build up your distance over time. Remember that to go long distances in the future, you probably need to start small today. Thank you for watching a summary of Joke On, written by Bella Mackey. Subscribe to our channel for even more interesting self-study book summaries.